Hello? Just fine. As always, just fine. Uh, have run the Gen viral experiment like 30 minutes ago, but I haven't got any results yet to share. But let's see. Uh, I have created the account for the supplement tracker, and I have vision like I will talk and create some slides about the supplements I'm taking or somebody would like to take, and I will also show the application during these sessions, something like that. I don't think it will be like super popular, but maybe it will work. I don't know. I just have a vision, for the slides, for the content, and when I have vision, I need to get started because otherwise I will just forget about it. For example, like I forget about creating the link on the stream video. Yeah, something like that. I'm just generation, man. I'm pretty new for this stuff, and for the warming up, I don't know if it is like not a myth about warming up actually, because in my opinion it could be some kind of methodological stuff. Hey, you need to warm up accounts, you need to blah blah, but maybe not, I don't know. In my opinion, for sure, if you're active on the TikTok, you probably will be better like ranked than some guy who are just auto posting from somewhere. But yeah, I have as I am sometimes, for example, when I enjoy the view, I am watching some short videos and degrade my brain. So this time I will just do this under the supplement tracker account and maybe post something during my brain rot session. So this will be my warm-up strategy. As for the account origin, I know that there is a very, very high demand for the US-based accounts, but for me, it feels like super many things I need to manage to take account into, like VPN, and I will get banned and blah blah blah. So I decided that okay, I will be a Thailand influencer on the supplemental tracker. Mhm, mhm. Yeah, I have, halo effect is something like I would like to share. In my opinion, when you have some organical traffic pouring in any country, you will be ranked better in all countries. This is my hypothesis, theory. I don't have any proofs, but it seems logical for me. And for example, when I run the ads for the Google ads for the super tracker in Japan, uh, I see the traffic is increasing all around the world. I don't know because Japan is also like highly expensive country in terms of Google ads, and I see that I have more downloads from United Kingdom, for example, from Australia, for some reason. And when I turn off the Japan ad campaign, those downloads are also shrinking down. So this is my current theory, and I see proofs like in my face. So probably I'm not wrong, but maybe I am. As I don't see TikTok like a main distribution channel for me, I can be very, very creative and brave and stuff like that. Because, yeah. Mhm. Yep. So yeah, yes. I have shrink the Google Ads, and I immediately see the shrink of downloads all over the world. And also, when I increased the Google Ads campaign for the like cheaper accounts, let's cheaper regions, I also see that it doesn't like work for the richer regions. I don't see any increase in the laws from United States or something, but I see increase of the laws for the same tier country in terms of revenue. So yeah, probably there is some tier system inside of the Google. I don't know. So yeah, but mainly, man, I just want to have more users right now for the supplemental tracker. I see the cool organical traffic already, and I just need more users right now. I need more reviews, etc., and maybe some negative feedback or positive feedback. I don't know. Uh, Again, I think like I'm pretty much very lucky with the naming for the supplemental tracker because actually it is something I would search for myself. For as same for the super tracker, see, I think that organical success for the super tracker is just because of the naming. It's pretty straightforward. It's something I would search by myself, and for the supplements the same stuff, and for the smoke the same stuff. So yeah, I don't have like wavy or flowy or something like that because for me, I will not search for these items for sure. And names are the most important in rankings. I am pretty much sure it's like the best you can do with your rankings. I saw it stuff. Just make your name containing the main keywords or something like that, or maybe first keyword and second keyword in terms of importance, something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. You just need to like your name because, for example, I don't like the Mantisa. And right now, I'm trying to rename it from the, as you know, I have banned from using the Zen Mass, but I like Zen Mass, but there is already some Zen Mass. So I decided a brave move. Now I'm trying to be a Mass Zen. I don't know if it will work, but it is already in review. Let's see, because the whole concept inside of the application was built around that Zen, and I don't like that. Mantisa is just a bullshit. I don't like it. It's not shareable. It's not cool. And inside of the app, yeah, yeah, yeah. The same for me. In the talks, I always mention this app like a Zen Mass because it is Zen Mass. It's not Mantisa. So it was a bad name for sure. But it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Codex. No, no. I am also have switched to the maximum because for five I actually destroyed the limits every I don't know. I am working on a lot of things right now, and I'm asking the Claude everything I can, and I'm always using the Opus because I'm too lazy to be like, oh, should I use the sonnet here? Or maybe it's haiku. I don't I don't want to waste my time thinking about this stuff. So it is opposite. Even for example, today I have like trimmed my mustache and ask the opus like, is it aligned well or not? So I'm kind of maximizing the cloud usage right now and asking every dumb shit or not about software engineering or not software engineering. So yeah, I'm using the maximum one right now. And I'm also thinking about trying the ChatGPT Max Pro. I have used it before. I just don't like the vibe of the codex, but the opus on this week and last week become more dumber than before, in my opinion, and I didn't like the experience. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes this thing just cannot, change a color of some button. It was working like one page of context before, so it's just let's think. You idiot. Should I do this manually, man? I don't want to do this manually. I don't want to switch this F for A, for example. But yeah, I don't know. Probably they are working on the load, on the high load right now, under high load right now, and they're optimizing stuff aggressively a bit. Or maybe they have some new model they will probably show to the world. But as I understand, you need to like get like a surfer. You need to be right with the waves. When the new model arrives, they are providing the best experience you can have with the model, and you need to use it at maximum. And after 2 or 3 weeks, they are just, oh, we're optimizing things, blah blah blah, and now your cloth is just an idiot. And it's the same goes for the all providers, I think, in my opinion. In 1 month, all models became much dumber than before, and it is actually annoying. And I hate this thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I think this is something we will never see from the companies because because it will show like the models became dumber and nobody will like this, investors will cry, etc. So I think we will never see something like that. Only some open source guys showing that model cannot solve the same problem and blah blah blah. But then the CEO of company will come back and say, "Hey, you are wrong." And you will be banned from using the cloud or maybe OpenAI stuff. So yeah, probably we'll never see this. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was also thinking like, why are you not doing this simple optimization when you are in these abusive relationships? Like sometimes it's very warm, sometimes it's very cold, and you get addicted to this. Yeah, it's the same things. Should be the same things with LLMs. If
Oh, actually, it should be the. Yeah, we can set up the never expiring link for sure. And I was thinking, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was thinking it is already like that, but no. So it is strange. Okay. Ta 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 ta, get back here. So, Michael, where are you? Uh, Nothing is happening. Running. He's running. I have seen. I think he is get used to running right now. Oh, actually, I have dropped the Apple Watches because they're broken, and I bought the Garmin 570. Hi, hi, and they are very cool. Oh, yeah, I am now a sport enthusiast. Oh.
Yeah. And I am quite an opposite actually. I really do like the management of running on the Garmin's right now because I can set up the lab, I can easily track the intervals and stuff like that, and it's much more pleasable experience in running for me right now. And also, I don't need to charge this thing. This is the main actually benefit switching from the some kind of Apple or Samsung watch. You just charge it like 2 times a month and you're good to go. And it is very, very freeing feeling inside of the head. You don't, but for the sleeping tracking, for example, it feels like it's tracking some shit because I am a champion of the deep sleep right now. I'm sleeping deeply for 2 hours every night. I wear those watches, and I don't believe that my sleep is so good. I think it is just some. Uh, 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 yeah, I'm thinking about it. But actually, man, it's quite an opposite because if you don't have a nice sleep, you should use the cloth and you should not use your own brain because it. Yeah. uh, but yeah. Alright. TikTok, TikTok. I'm voting for TikTok. But actually, having some hive mind around the projects would be also very nice. I am thinking of pouring all my projects to some database, knowledge database, like for example Notion or maybe uh, O- Oblivion, Obsidian. Yeah, something like that because it feels like I can utilize the knowledge around the monetization I have integrated all over the projects, the connections between that, the cross promotion banners I have in most of my apps. So probably I will be able to plan some marketing campaigns to optimize Google Ads and something like that. So probably it would be a nice idea actually. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, me too. Actually, uh, I think this data-oriented life is also leads to the dependency on the trackers and stuff that Michael said, like, oh no, this ring said that I have slept worse today. I will feel worse. Yeah, because we are really depend on data and we process data, and actually it's very cool. So our brain establish some connection between the data and the real world. And when we see bad data against our health, we are starting to feel some bad feelings inside of our body and feel anxious about not optimally sleeping, not optimally running, etc. Actually, I really like the current Garmin setup in those terms because it doesn't. I really like the negative motivation. Maybe it's because of the, I don't know, European or Slavic style, but I don't like the encouragement. Like, you're doing great. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Yeah, yes, yes. This is quite a mediocre running. Yeah. Sucks. Maybe it can be a marketing strategy. Like, I found this super tracker and it is completely sucks. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we have yeah, jokes already about this, but yeah. Hey man, I see you cannot drop the booth, so I have an application, some alcoholic storage. I don't know, some store integration. I see you have resetted your streak like 3 times, so probably you will not be able to drop this. So here is the link. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, actually, man, it can work. It can work, and actually funny. In this bottle of encouragement, some sarcastic and criticism is always nice. Mhm. Just manually, man. I cannot forget about some product because I have it between, not between, in front of my eyes. So yeah, I have developed this feature. Probably I can post on Reddit something. When I stopped taking the Reddit so serious, actually it becomes much easier to post anything because I don't expect every post to be getting some attention. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not working like that. The same goes with TikTok and blah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And it's also indexed. Mhm. Mhm. Nope. Mhm. Only the Claude. Uh,
Maybe that site was
Mm.
giving me a reaction from Codex or maybe another sort of provider. So I actually thought that it's basically just Claude giving you the same as what you would do if you said, "Can you give me a review on the landing page?" But to be fair, it gives you some sort of insights, and I think the main sort of selling point for that is it tells you what like sort of communities would be great to post your product in, things like that. But again, Claude, I suppose can do the same as well. But now I was just curious because I used one. I think I paid like I think it cost like £3.50 or something like that to get it done. Which again is really nothing, is it? Like, and if you're supporting a fellow builder with that, then you know, long may that continue. I suppose. I was just curious on that.
so I was streaming without your guys' sound. So I will re-upload the VOD and delete the stream.
Yeah,
Uh,
luckily I'm recording everybody,
yeah,
so that's fine.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was just looking quickly on X. I know there's a guy, but it's not necessarily landing page review, but he has sometimes he does posts, kind of tailored reviewing landing page, but
Mhm.
he mostly reviews SEO, which is Ilias ISM, so Ilias Ism with one L, and I can share him afterwards. And he's actually decently big. He has 24,000 followers, and he has some agency that does SEO reviews. And I think I've seen him as a marketing to kind of review the bigger names in the industry, such as Nomad List or some businesses
Okay.
from
Yeah.
Mark as well. And I've seen in the past on his timeline that like he did some review, and then a month later, one of the big builders. Now I cannot remember if it was Mark or somebody else said, "Oh yeah, actually we've played with this, and this we've implemented your advice, and it's made a big impact on our bottom line." So I think he's a good
Yeah. I
source.
just found. I'm going to follow him. Actually, I'm going to review some of that
Yeah,
information for sure.
he's really good.
The depression
So
comes
yeah,
back
go ahead.
after the recognition of no sound on stream. The mood immediately drops. And I don't
Nah, we will
know,
have a nice
it
recording.
was like, like the default setup, etc. So I need to have a checklist for sure next time,
Hmm.
like to see the
Hmm.
mixers, etc. I don't know.
I think it's a lot better doing this through Discord. Everybody sounds a lot clearer.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Discord is better for sure. As for social posting and landing pages, my opinion really depends on the products for sure. For example, for me, landing pages probably it's not the best option
Yeah, I suppose with
I
you guys having
yeah
apps, it's not really. It's just a front page. I mean, that your
yeah
landing page could just literally be a text that says, "This is what my app does. Here's a picture of the
yeah
app, and that's it." I
yeah.
haven't
But
actually got into
actually,
doing apps yet.
blocks man are working because you can optimize for some keywords. And bye
Okay.
bye.
Yeah, he said that he's off
Tom,
to
bye
do
bye.
some fire alarm testing.
Okay. Uh,
We don't want to hear that. That would be very loud. Although I don't know what German fire alarms sound like.
I have
so,
a short question to Faru actually, because I was looking now on the Pocket Claw. Like it's quite a steep price, right? If I want to jump on to the beta, which is probably because there's a steep price to running the thing for you as well to operating it. Are you thinking of having any kind of like bring your own keys version as well, or some other trial? Because the beta right now starts at $40 a month, right? Which, and I'm not even sure exactly, like I don't see a video or something of what exactly that might look like then on the daily basis for me. Are you thinking of somehow reducing that friction in the beginning of making it easier to onboard and to test what you have?
Yes, yes, I was thinking about that, and ideally, what I would like to have in future, I'm not sure whether it's possible or not, but currently, it's possible to connect your ChatGPT account, but the way it's done not the official way. Like I'm using the same stuff that OpenClaw provides you. So if I'm not sure if any of you have tried this, but when you try to connect your ChatGPT subscription to OpenClaw, it gives you a link with which you access in browser. You access it in browser, it goes to the Codex stuff, and you connect to your account that way. And once the connection happens, it redirects to localhost link, which you copy and paste it over to OpenClaw. And OpenClaw just takes the tokens from that link. And I basically made the same system within the app. So internal browser pops up, the same stuff appear, and once the last page is detected with localhost stuff, app detects that, automatically closes the web view, gets the tokens, passes it everything to the OpenClaw, and it synchronizes it like that. And this is this is fine for developers or early users, but it's not fine when I will go publicly and will start gathering a lot more people. And ideally, I'm not sure how will OpenAI and Codex mm, be with this integration, and if I would be able to get official integration, which I'm not sure, that would be the best approach going forward. That way, I could make a subscription where you bring your ChatGPT subscription over and pay only fee for the cloud machine part. And currently, I've talked about this previously. I've managed to get the running cost of cloud machines below $10. Like you get enough RAM, enough CPU usage for basically running any automation. I've done lots of tests on this, and with this approach, it would allow me to do subscription for maybe $10, $14, or something like that. And I think that will be the more approachable way. Because currently, when you subscribe for $39, you also get $10 credits for AI, and you can use any AI. Basically, that's included within the price. One of the one of the important things that I'm struggling a bit in terms of future pricing is 30% cut from Apple. Like when I will publish this to App Store official way, I will have to consider the 30% cut. And I'm not sure how is that going to work out with the current setup.
For you, it's 15, huh? You can apply for a small business discount, and you're gonna
But
get it
after
unless you
1 year.
No, immediately. You mean you get back to 30% after 1 year? But it's also not the case somehow. I think as long as you don't,
I think,
I'm still getting
man,
15.
I think,
Mhm.
man, it is after 1 year you can pretend like you don't have enough revenue and you are a small business.
No.
And for Google,
You
it
can
is
start with it
immediately.
immediately. You can start 100%. I've done that. I've opened a developer account as company and applied, and then it took like a month to get it approved. But as long as you have less revenue than some amount, you get 15% instead of 30%.
Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, 15% is still a lot. Like if you consider it to Stripe fees, which are 3%. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Pricing is one of the things I will be considering, but not at the current stage because I need to get other stuff ready before that. But
Okay,
in
cool.
terms of video and all that stuff, that's planned. Yeah, as I said, like currently you don't really have option to set up the daily stuff. Like you have to go through manual setup. You have to pass tokens and credentials and all that stuff through chat, which is not the best way, I think. And once I get the first integrations out, I will prepare a proper video demonstrating Notion integration, Gmail scanning, and all that stuff.
Guys, sorry to just jump in here. I'm gonna have to shoot off because I'm going on a call soon. Now, last week I said next time I'll join with my camera on. This week I've obviously joined without my camera on. So next week, I promise, I will join with my camera on.
We're going to
Hold-
clip this. We're going to make it into YouTube
yeah,
Short. Just these 10
hold me
seconds.
to that. Hold me to that.
Mhm. All right.
But yeah, do you know what? Great talking. Again, I know sort of sometimes it's easy for me to go off on a tandem about different sort of things. I talk about aura rings and fingers and bloody whatnot. So I do apologize for that. But hopefully next week we'll have more to discuss. I mean, definitely with the changes of Claude. Claude co-work as well. I don't know if we touched based on this before. If anyone's actually using that, that could also be a great topic to maybe touch on.
Yes.
Also, the fact that Copilot is also introducing something similar as well. Yeah, maybe it would be great. You probably start with a list of things to go through, and it always goes off on different tandems. But maybe we could sort of get like a sort of meeting note or something that we can maybe even touch base on if we write a list of, things that sort of happen over the week, and maybe we can sort of reference them in this call. If you guys think that that's a good idea, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also great just having chats as well, guys. But yeah, nice to speak to you all anyway, and have a good rest of the, well, look, judging from the background of both of your pictures, have a good rest of the evening, maybe.
Or the rest of the day. Yeah.
Or the rest of the day, yeah.
Sure.
I'll speak to you all again soon.
Yeah.
Well,
See you
great
later.
talking to you.
See
Take
you.
care,
Bye.
brother.
Bye.
I think we'll slowly wrap up as well now. I think
Yeah.
Tom
Yeah.
and Mike are gone now. We've been going hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Great to have you, Faru. I'm really curious. Hopefully, you can also join next week or over next week. Where the Pocket Claw goes. I would love to test it. Right now, just the $40 is a rather steep price, and I'm not quite sure what can be done with it already with the app. But we've talked about it. I find the OpenClaw very annoying to onboard on, and I don't see the benefit yet. But I'm very curious if how Pocket Claw is going to turn out. Having it in the phone would be super cool.
Yeah,
Be able to play
definitely.
around a bit more.
It's just a matter of time. I just need more time to get everything ready. But yeah, it's definitely already better than OpenClaw because with OpenClaw you will spend hours setup. With this, you can already get instance ready within 5 minutes. Yeah.
All right, Ivan, agreed that we wrap it up slowly?
Yeah, sure. Of course, we have spent like I have streamed 1 hour without sound, so it is time.
Step by step. Step by
Yeah,
step.
yeah. No. It's actually a step backward today. But yeah, I will. When you fail something, you probably remember this thing better than when you don't fail. Actually, this same goes in life. when I have like, I don't know, when I fail hugely, I remember how to not do this next time. So I will have some kind of protocol before starting the stream. So yeah. And yeah, for
Absolutely
sure.
agreed.
Yeah, I will share some Apple Ads results in the next week. I will also share some TikTok results already. Actually, I probably will off the Apple Ads next week and put all my money in Google Ads because it's working better for me. But let's see.
Yeah, I'm starting with TikTok as well. I have 5 phones all around my desk here, all linked to different accounts. So I've given up on Genviro a little bit, but I'm just now trying by hand a little bit the direction that Adria is going, saying, hey, this warm up thing and VPN thing anyway gets you banned sooner or later or shadow banned. I'm just gonna try now, and I'm trying now to see what kind of a reach I can get on a normal, natural sounding TikTok in my country, so we can compare results next week then.
Sure. Yeah, that's kind of interesting because I have a lot of B2C apps, and for sure the TikTok, Instagram, or something like that would work better for me. And I need to utilize it. I'm just not TikTokable right now, but maybe I can work on this.
Excellent. Looking forward. Then, boys, thanks a lot for the talk
Thank
today. It
you.
was very nice. And see you again in a week.
See you.
You guys.
All right.
Cheers.
Take care.
Bye bye.